Welcome back to our first math lesson after spring break. We're going to start right where we left off on fractions. So we're going to look at improper fractions versus mixed numbers today. But to understand what an improper fraction is, we have to know what a proper fraction is. So as you recall, on a fraction we have a numerator on the top and a denominator on the bottom. A proper fraction is when the numerator is smaller than the denominator. In our picture here, we can see that 1/4 or 1/4 can be represented like this, where we have 4 equal sections and one of them is being shaded in. So we're looking at 1 out of 4 of these sections. So here we have an improper fraction. We have 5/4, and it's represented by these two circles here. Each circle is split up into fourths, or 4 equal sections. Here we have 1/4. So if this is 1/4, we just need to count each one. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, and we need another circle for that 5th fourth, or that 5th quarter. And again, this is an improper fraction because the numerator is larger than the denominator. Once we draw it out, we can also write it as a mixed number. You see down here, a mixed number is, it's called a mixed number because there's a whole number and a fraction combined together. So the one whole is seen here as one whole circle shaded in, and then the 1/4 is the second circle. I have 1/4 shaded in. So I can call this either 1 and 1/4 or 5/4 or 5/4. One is called an improper fraction, 5/4, and the other is a mixed number, 1 and 1/4. Here we have just another example of a mixed number, 1 and 3/4. So 1 is our whole number, and 3/4 is our fraction. Draw 1 and 3/4. What we really need to do here is look at the denominator, the fourths or quarters, and that tells me how many sections each circle is going to be split up into. Now you could be drawing circles, you could be drawing rectangles or squares, whatever the shape is, you need to split that shape up into 4 equal sections. I like using circles because they can be split up into equal sections quite easily. So because I have a 4 here, both of my circles are split up into 4 equal sections. And now the whole number tells me that I'm going to shade in 1 whole circle, and then the fraction tells me that I'll shade in 3 out of 4 sections of this circle. So this is what it would look like as a picture, and then to convert this back from a mixed number into an improper fraction, all we have to do is count how many fourths there are, which we'll do next. So again, we have 1 whole and 3/4. Now if I just count the fourths or the quarters, I would count 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4. So this circle represents 4/4, and the second circle represents 3/4. So if I combine those together, 4/4 plus 3/4, I have a total of 7/4. So now that we've shown that 1 and 3/4 can be converted into 7/4 and vice versa, by showing it with a picture, we can say the following statement, that 1 and 3/4 is equal to 7/4. Okay, I'd like you to try these 3 questions. Try to convert these improper fractions into mixed numbers. Once you've got your answers, please upload them to Microsoft Teams. Good luck!